Hi everybody. So I haven't went live in the group before, so I'm gonna have to wait I think for the admins to approve it. I usually go live on my page. I don't normally go live inside the group, so this is a little bit new for me, so please be patient with me. But I wanted to come in and just do kind of my first live tutorial inside your group. So I've been following along and watching, but I just haven't really participated. So I wanted to take advantage and just kind of share some of my techniques and some of my training that I've had before. For those of you that don't know me, my name's DaeLuxe. I also go by DaeLuxe Beauty or DaeLuxe Beauty. That is the name of my page that I have, but if those of you that haven't been on it yet. But I have a background in cosmetics and beauty and skincare as well, so I just wanted to get on here to show you some things, and I just needed to get ready. As you can see, I've been starting to get ready. I've already got my brows done. I just did those before I got on because I didn't want to bore you with me doing my brows, because it can take me literally like 20-25 minutes to do them because they're bald. So it takes me a long time to do them. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to go ahead and just set my face really quick with some Time Locker. And just give that a second. Just kind of put that in. As you can see, I have some acne going on. I'm in the middle of changing my skincare routine. I just changed all my skincare products, so my skin's purging a little bit, which is completely normal. Your skin kind of breaks out a little bit when you switch your skincare routine. All right, now that I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and use my primer here. This is my VFX Camera Ready Primer. So I'm going to prime my face. So I've went ahead and set my face, now I'm going to prime it. For those of you that are sensitive to silicone, most primers probably won't work for you because of the fact that most primers are made of a silicone or dimethicone base. So that's completely understandable. So if you're sensitive to silicone, you'd have to look for a primer that doesn't have silicone in it or doesn't have dimethicone in it. This one does have dimethicone in it. I'm a little sensitive to silicone. If I use it often, or if I use it every day, or if I put it on heavily, it will break me out. But this one does not. And I also don't use it every day. I only use it when I do my lives or when I go out. So I don't have to worry about it breaking me out. And I do like to have my primer set. I'm going to do the edge of my lip here. Get the primer around the lip area, just to hold that in a little bit. And I like to have my primer sit in there for a little bit, just because of the fact that if you don't let your primer sit, it doesn't really set well, and your makeup won't stay as well. You want your primer to kind of melt into your skin. Okay, so we're gonna let that set for just a quick second. So primer's done. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is try a new technique. I'm gonna mix, I usually use a CC cream. That's like my go-to foundation. Because I like a good coverage, but I don't like my face to look cakey. I have really big pores in here, as you can see. And for anybody that has big pores, you'll know that foundations tend to kind of seep into the pore area, and all they do is accentuate your pores. Nobody likes that. No one likes to see their pores. So I usually use a CC cream because a CC cream is going to go ahead and kind of lay right on top of those pores, and it's going to help to color correct those areas in your face that are red. So a color correcting cream helps to get rid of the redness in my face here. So that's why I usually use a CC cream. But I tend to get a little oilier. I'm a combination oily skin, like skincare type. So I like something that's shine free and offers a little bit of sebum control. So I'm actually tonight gonna mix my Stay Mate foundation with my CC control cream. I'm gonna mix these and try to use them as a foundation. So we're gonna see how this is gonna work tonight. If you are using any type of liquid foundation, or you are using any type of CC cream or BB cream, I do highly recommend this brush. This is a Eco Tools brush. It's specially made for liquid foundation, CC creams, and beauty creams, because this has over 100,000 bristles in it, I believe, but it's specifically made for a full coverage face. So I got it like super inexpensive. I think it's on Amazon. If anyone needs the link, let me know. But I think it's on Amazon for like $12.99 or something like that last time I looked for it. But it's a special brush designed for liquid and cream foundations. So I'm going to take my CC cream in medium. I wear medium in my CC cream. And so I'm going to take this, and I'm also going to take my Stay Matte foundation. And I'm going to mix these. So I just put a little bit of each on my brush. Now, I recently did dermaplane my face, so my makeup goes on pretty smooth right now. Okay. Looks pretty good. I wonder if I put these on top of each other. We got them both in there. Now I want my earring, the back of it. Oh my gosh. guys some coverage if I ever did see some. I wasn't expecting it to blend this well. Get that out of the way. All right, I just need a drop more here for the top. Pull this out a little bit. There we go. And I'll zoom in a second here so you guys can see it. You're going to be freaking blown away. I can't believe it. So the thing with CC cream is you have to buff it really well so that it blends in, so that it looks like actual skin. If you're not doing that, you're not going to get the right coverage. Okay. I'm going to take a quick peek at it here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So see? Move that light a little bit. So I mixed my Stay Matte with my CC correcting cream, and I was able to color correct all the redness right here in my face and still get a nice matte finish. I'm just going to get the leftovers on my eyelids here so that we're one uniform color. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my lids on. Ladies and gents. All right. That is our color and our coverage there. Getting a little bit of shine from the light. Look how great a coverage that is. I can't even get over it. Pores will be pores, but it's amazing. This is me 20 years younger. Okay, let's continue on. Brighten this back up so I can see. All right, continuing on. So, there's my daylight ring back on. Now we want to, of course, set our foundation and our eyes. So to do that, so my foundation that I used, just to show you, so I set my face with my Pharmacy Time Locker. I primed my face with my Pharmacy VFX Pro. And my foundations I used was Pharmacy CC Cream and Pharmacy Stay Matte, whatever. Now I'm going to use my Makeup Forever High Definition powder. This is my go-to for baking. And I don't like layer mine on really heavily just because I think it's a waste of powder. And Makeup Forever's powder is very expensive, so and then I'm going to prime my eyes with my Pharmacy Eye Primer. This is one of my favorite ones that I found. I love the color because it's a nice pink, very neutral color for the eyelid. Now, if you want your colors to pop a lot larger, or should I say brighter, not larger, after you put this on, if you go over it with white, obviously, that's going to make all your colors pop even more. You'll want to set a white base. Putting this down, I found that none of my shadows creased. Not even my cream shadows. I was using this one for a really long time, but this one's got a lot more consistency and it stays a lot better. Okay, so I got that laid down. Now I'm going to want to use some actual finishing powder. And some pressed powder. So this is Pharmacy's pressed powder. This is color 03 Neutral Warm. Now this is, of course, if you're doing like a full face of makeup. If you're not doing a full face of makeup, you don't have to do all these steps. And then when I get into my pressed finishing powder, I like a pressed finishing powder to go over everything. This is Pharmacy's just regular translucent. I like to use this in the eye area to set your primer before you put anything on top of it. In my nose area, because it'll absorb oil, and I am oily. So in my chin area, and like right up here. And then just blend it out anywhere. Beautiful, beautiful. Getting powder all over me. All right, water break. Let's see how we looking. Pretty good. I have a porcelain powder too that's really pretty. Okay, so let's go in and do a little bit of contouring. I have a couple different palettes that I like to use for those. All of the above are amazing. I go back and forth between them all. So I have this one, which is like an all-in-one contouring palette. It's got blush, highlighter, and bronzer. That's a Pharmacy palette. I have this one, which is an actual contour palette that I use. That's a Pharmacy palette. This one is just a highlighter palette, which I absolutely adore because it's got so many different colors. It's got your pink, your gold, and your bronzer highlighter. That one's a Pharmacy palette. And then, of course, we can't go wrong with straight up bronzer to use as a contour. So we have, you know, oh, as I almost break it there. That would have been like earth shattering. And then of course my Pro Glow. So I usually go back and forth between a couple different colors. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do a mix. So I'm going to go in and just carve out a line here. With one. So I'm going to use Sculpt first. Just to carve out my cheekbone here. My cream liner is on its way. I'm going to get into this one. Just so it looks like I'm puckered. Just like right in that area. And then I'm gonna do like right around my hairline. and then right around here. I'm just using the tip of this brush with whatever was left over. And I'm just kind of buffing that out. Buffing that out. Now I'm going to grab my contouring palette. Where are you? Yep, here we go. So I'm going to grab my contouring palette. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you guys. And I'm going to grab the middle color here. And just go right here. And up that cheekbone. Because I like my cheekbones to kind of look bronzed. Kind of like I've been out in the sun, sort of. And then down here, because you just want to create like a shadowy effect. Not a line, but just like a shadow. And then I'm going to grab this light color. And go down here. So now that we got that done, now I'm going to go back in and grab that finishing powder again and just kind of blend that all in with the finishing powder. And then we're going to grab some highlighter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab some blush next. Take it back. Blush first. So I'm going to use Tender Blush On, number 18. And my hair is just like going everywhere. Where did you go? Oh, copy done. I'm dropping stuff. These are so highly pigmented, you just need to tap them like twice. It's like crazy. So much pigment. Need a little bit up here, like right here. Okay, so that was number 18. And then we're just gonna blend that out right there. Just really lightly, not too hard, because if you press too hard on the brush, you're gonna take the pigment out. We don't want to do that. All right, now we're gonna go after our highlighter. I have two I want to use. I have the regular highlighter, and then I have the blush highlighter that I want to use. So this is the blush highlighter. It's baked and bronzed and swirled. This is the regular highlighter. It is also baked. So being that they're baked, when you use them wet, they get darker, which is freaking amazing. So this one I'm going to use underneath a little bit. It's color. So I'm going to use the baked one. This is on Pharmacy. This is the Terracotta Blush Powder number 16. I'm just going to put this underneath a little bit just to give us a little bit of flavor. And then I'm going to use the highlighter. And this is Terracotta Highlight Powder number 15 from Pharmacy. And we're just going to tap this right here. Up here. Look at that. Whew. Right here. Pigment for days. Oh man. And we're going to go up this nose here. Bridge of your lip. Now, if you want to be ultra shiny, if you want an ultra highlighter, the highlighter palette is the way to go. And I'm going to show you why in a second. So, highlighter palette, whole nother ball game. Okay? I gotta even tilt that down because it's so bright. Now, I am just gonna grab the middle color, which is the gold. Whole nother ball game. Okay? This is like highlight on steroids. And then for my, like, it's like, wow. I'm just gonna tap it up there. Like, you're gonna, I feel like a fairy. It's no joke. Absolutely no joke. Okay. So now let's get our lips. You know what? No, let's work on our eyes a little bit. I feel like playing. Let's play. So I'm going to set a foundation color. It's going to be called Water Lily. On my eye. No, I lied. I'm going to use Vanilla Diamond. I like this one. So let's place Vanilla Diamond. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to shake you everywhere. So now that we're like shiny as all can be and super highlighted, I'm going to set Vanilla Diamond down on my eye. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. This is number 10. And this is just a really nice all over neutral color. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. But it's a really pretty, just natural looking shade that is good as a base shade to kind of go all over. For the look that I'm doing tonight, it was just perfect. So that's what I picked out. And I like to use a big poofy brush like this to do all my blending. So that's what we got. All right, next I'm going to use I'm gonna put down a cream shadow. Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'm going to put down a cream shadow. So this is one of our long-lasting cream shadows. This is by Pharmacy, just so you know, but it's really, really nice. This is a long-last cream eyeshadow in 01 Peak Glow. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely mind-boggling amazing. I do recommend using a stiffer bristled brush when you go to use this. They're just easier to work with, but these are some of the best blendable shadows, cream shadows I've ever worked with in my life. I used to do makeup for Macy's, Dior, Ulta. I was a prestige manager there. Origins, briefly MAC. So I've done a little bit of everything. I've used everything. I'm very experienced in Urban Decay. So I know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to tap, the brush I'm going to use looks like this. And it's just kind of it's kind of a stiffer bristle. And I'm going to use the tips in here to just kind of go in here and bring some cream up. I'm going to go in here and tap it down. And I'm going to just spread it around. And then I work my way up with these. I feel like it's easier to blend them if you work your way up. And then once I get like closer to the shadow, you can tell my brain's not functioning today. I'm being slow. Once I get closer to the brow bone, I just kind of pat it in so that it blends in really nicely. You get a very nice blend. You can hardly tell it's even there. And I grab some more. I'm going to the next. All right, so we have those creams on. Beautiful. Once again, this is 01 Pink Glow. Gorgeous. It's a really pretty color, like just for a nice neutral color too. All right, now we're gonna do, all right, that one I'm done with. So this one is a powder shadow. It's called Baby Cakes. And I'm just gonna kind of go over this. This is what it looks like. It is number 12. So that's what that looks like after you go over it with number 12. It's baby cakes. And then we are going to take I don't know if I want to use that. I'm gonna take this one. It's sateen ribbon. It's kind of a, it's shiny, but it's a little bit of a neutral color. I'm gonna take this one and just try to, you know what? Change my mind. I'm gonna take warm taupe. It's kind of a brown. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna do like right here. Yep. And then I'm gonna go over it with sateen ribbon. Because I'm gonna lay down a different color here in a second. Okay, so this is another cream shadow. This is called Brown Sugar. And I'm gonna take this and put it over here. That's my beautiful dog being a pain in my beautiful butt. Grab some more, put it over here. I don't know how old you all are that are in this group, but I don't know if you've ever sat here and done your eyelids and you've realized you're starting to get older and your lids just don't do what they used to do. It's super frustrating. Because look, I'm like, my skin is changing. It's so funny. It's so funny, like how our skin and our pores and everything changes as you get older. Doesn't do what it used to do. Alright, let's see here. I think I have that all blended out. Alright, so that was brown sugar. So now I just need to go in. I'm going to grab actual powder now to go over that with. So I'm going to grab coffee brown. So this is coffee brown. Gorgeous color. And I'm going to go right in here. It's a little richer, a little warmer. I just want to warm it up a tad. All right, I think we got that warmed up. Perfect. I wanted it to kind of match the shirt a little bit. Okay. And there's one other color I kind of wanted to put in here. Is this it? Yeah. So here's two colors. So this is satin. Or nope, this is water lily. I lied. So I'm gonna put this underneath my eye. This is water lily. This is number 11. It's a really pretty light purple. And then Black Tide. You know, everyone loves a good eyeliner and a good dark black. This is my black to deepen it, to dust it, to make it a little smoky. So that's my black. So we're gonna just take a little bit of that and we're gonna just deepen this right here. There. All right, and the only thing I want to go back in is I want to grab, where'd she go? That baby cakes again. If I can find it, and lift up the color inside. Like inside my eye here. Here she is. There we go. Perfect. I want it to be bright but smoky. And then once I get in there with my mascara and stuff, it'll all blend out. All right, so I'm gonna get this and dust off any weirdness that I have going on. And then I just have to grab my dark brown brow powder because I see I kind of made some smudging on my poor bald brow over here. And this one. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some, there. Get my brow gel, brow design. See if I can get off the excess here. It always goes on way too heavy. I don't like to waste it and put it on my hand because it's just a waste of product. Okay, got that going. All right, now for my eyeliner, I am going to use black. Our ink liner is like amazing. So I'm gonna use my Pharmacy ink liner. I love this because it's got a super flexible tip. So if you like to do wings, I mean, it's got a perfect, you can go this way or you can fling it this way. I turn this so you guys can kind of. Got that done. All right, I'm gonna allow that to dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna use my lip liner to 27. Since I went kind of heavy on the eyes, I'm gonna do a nice neutral lip. This, let's see here. color I want to use is 23. It's my favorite nude combo. I love it. It's a nice matte color. Okay. We're going to give our eyelashes a little bit of a curl, because, I mean, who doesn't? I don't know if I'm going to put my lashes on today. Maybe I will. I'm going to do a double layer of mascara. So I'm going to start with Extreme Curl. And then I'm going to go in there with Optimal. This is my favorite. Optimal style, because it's got this super amazing brush that gets into like everything. Okay. And then on this side, we'll do our Extreme Curl. And then our Optimal to get in there and pull them lashes apart. I have really short stumpy lashes in between long lashes. So if I don't use like a silicone brush to like get in there and separate them bad boys, they will clump and stick together. And this side, my left side, normally looks like I have split ends on my lashes. It is the most annoying thing on the planet. But this Optimal is the only mascara I have ever found that like doesn't make my lashes look like that. Okay. So far, so good. No, I'm not going to do it because I'll mess it up. All right, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll put my lashes on. Probably should wait. I'm going to blink. I'm going to get mascara everywhere. I just know it. wait for that to dry. Let's get these bad boys out. You know what they say when they're facing you? So right now, I'm getting my lashes ready, guys. See? I'm like bending them, I guess you would say. Okay. So. We are going to try to lay these down. Hold on. a whole lot of difference, do they? They just give me a little bit more volume in my lashes about it. All right, guys, that's about all I have for you. Kind of move that light a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready. I don't know, I gotta do something about these little sideburns here, but that's basically it. So I have everything on for the most part. I'll have to dust a little bit of finishing powder like right in here, but pretty much I am ready to go. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but thank you for hanging out. I appreciate the support and have a great night, okay? Bye.